Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and you know I've got this little obsession going on with albums. Well, I was looking through all my card stock earlier and came across this and I totally forgot all about it. It's the, oh what's it called, it's there on the bottom. It's Studio Light and it's Creative with Chalk, it's called, the card stock. And I also bought all these stickers. Remember when I was showing these on an order that came? Creative with Chalk it's called, yeah. Lucky, Love, and it's got all these lovely stickers and banners and bits. And I think that's number 1. That is number 2. Look, there's loads on here. Absolutely gorgeous. Places to add things like little photo things. So I'm thinking another album, but this one you're going to make with half a sheet of 12 by 12 chipboard and only 4 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock, and we're going to have 10 pages. I know how to work that one out. With the 4 pages I will show you how I cut them to get the 10 pages and the spine, and I was left with 1 inch, that was all. But look at this cute bikes. It's your birthday, Mr. and Mrs. Cheer up and smile. It's got cakes, it's loads of stuff. Then it's got all these little tags that can be put against black cardstock and turn them into tags. I just think it's marvellous, absolutely marvellous. Then you can make like a banner, and then again you've got more stickers. Eat, drink and be married. You can choose anything. You can choose the marriage theme, you can choose just enjoying life or birthday, you know, it's just absolutely fabulous. So they're the stickers, absolutely brilliant, love those. So it came in A4, which I'll probably have to trim the bottoms off on that one, but look at that, be gentle every day, and it's got moustaches on the back, so hence the reason I've turned it round. So I've got 3 of those. I've got this lot, save the date. You don't have to have that section. Love is in the air. I've got 1, 2, I got 3 of them, and it's got the bike on the back. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful. And then enjoy the little things in life with a party theme, and that's on the other side. So I've got 3 of them. And then I had some of the 12 by 12 cardstock that came with it. They were all single sheets, so I just bought 3 of each. Or is it 4? I've got 4 of those ones. I love it. But you can chalk on these with your Stampin' Up! Chalk pen or your white gel pen. It's entirely up to you. This is on the reverse. Look what it says down there, smile. Isn't that great? And then you've got this one. It says Lucky Love. And then it's got these cutouts. Brilliant. And then there was, and this was a different theme, but I thought the wood would look nice with all the wooden parts as well, and yet you've got this gorgeous little border as well. So I may even cover the album with this. I don't know yet. We'll see. We're just picking and choosing, and we're going to just enjoy what we're doing along the way. So I got 2 that way. I'm going to put 2 that way. I'm going to keep 2 that way. And then this is what we're going to use. We're going to write in it with chalk. We're going to write in it with gel pen. We're going to add those stickers. And it's going to be the cutest little album ever. So let me pop somewhere. I'm going to pop them up there, out the way. So, like I said, you're literally only going to use is 6.5 by 4.5. So you're going to need 2 of those. And then this is 6.5 by 2.5. You're going to need 1 of those, which you can get out of 1/2 a sheet of chipboard. And then let me grab a piece of 12 by 12 and I'll show you how I got all those. I cut it at 8, which left me 4. 6 by 4, fold it in half, 6 by 4. So I have 3 of those because I use 3 full sheets. So they're like 10 fold cards. So when we put these in the spine, we just have to close this one side, and we've got pockets on the side. And then the other way, and then I turn the 8 and cut it at 6, and that gives me these type cards. So when we put these in the album, we've only got to glue this bottom bit, and we can keep the top bits open. So I actually got 3 of those for each sheet. So I did 1, 2, 3 sheets, and with my 4th I got my 8 by 6, and then I got my spine. So I had, this is 3.5, 3 1/4, 3, 2 3/4, and 2.5, and I've scored them 1/2 inch either side, and these are 6 inches tall. So our pages, so you've got like a waterfall effect, so I can have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pages. So fingers crossed, when our little, I know my little spine is 2.5 wide, but it's not going into the, it's not going to interrupt with the opening and closing of the album. They're just, the pages are going to be there as soon as you open it, that's all. And then you're going to have 10 of them. You could either choose to have this as an ACT album, you know, so you can fit ACTs in the top or in the side, whichever way you cut your paper. But how cute, and it's portable. You could pop that in your handbag and take it with you and fill it with memories, and or use it as a junk journal and just keep a white gel pen with you. You know, it's going to be the cutest little thing ever. I haven't decided whether I'm going to use vinyl yet and do that with the sides, but it does save on cardstock. So if we're doing it as a budget album, I'm going to pop that away for now. Because, oh no, I'll leave it out because we might do some little tuck spot areas, we might do some flippy flaps and all that lot, so we're going to get as much done as we can now. So yes, I'm going to use vinyl. So let me find my vinyl. I have a little bit left. I'm going to have to order more. This is done about, oh goodness, tons and tons, and I'll probably get another 4 or 5 out of this, depending how I cut it. So for me, let me just see the width. I think it's 12 inches wide. Let's have a look. It sure is 12 inches wide. If you give me 2 seconds, I'm just going to trim this at 6 inches, and then that way we can get all our little strips off it. So give me 2 seconds. A bit flippy floppy, but we get there. I probably will not use all of that. Whoops. So I've got a lot there now left. Oh, sorry. Oh, my back. So I roll this back up because it came in this little tube and it just stops it from flopping all over the place. And then all I need to do then is cut 1-inch strips, which I can do with the, so how many will I need? I will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But 1 I'll cut down because it's only 4 inches and that's only 2.5. So if I do 1.5-inch strips, 1. I know it's a bit of a pain. I should have done this really, shouldn't I? 2. Just see how many I can get. You can use really good thick black electrical tape. 3. And I'm going to need some a bit longer than 6, aren't I? So I need to cut 2 long strips. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're the long pieces on there. 5. one more. Make that 6. They're all my longer pieces. Now I need 2 short pieces. For the spine. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this one now in half. Because that needs top and bottom, and that one needs top and bottom. So I've got another piece. Get my roll out again. And I'll just be back 2 seconds. Another 6 inches. In fact, I'll cut them here. I just need 2 long strips. Because it's curled over, it doesn't want to slide through. There we go. So, 1 1/2. And 1 1/2. Oh, perhaps I'll only get one more than out of this. 1 1/2. Because I need 2 that are quite long, so I want one that's about 2 at about 8 inches. So if I take 4 inches off those, perfect actually, because I need 4-inch ones as well. Whoops. I think I've done it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for the long ones. 1, 2 for those. The 4-inch ones. The 4-inch ones. And my 2 8-inch ones. Perfect. Oh, wait there now. I need 2 for that. It's alright, I'm just working out in my head. Actually, no I don't, because I'll use them for this centerpiece. So I think we're good to go. Oh, I save all these little bits. Put that back in there. Whoops. Be ordering some more of that. It's been brilliant stuff. So, let's get, are they the little 2 inches? No, there it is. I had 2 little 2-inch ones. Ah, where's that gone? Walk about. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's for those. And the 2 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can cut this down to just 2 1/2. And I've still got a spare piece. Oh, lovely. Just cut that in half. Where's my scissors? Where's my large scissors? Mr. Boyce, have you been touching? They're not in my tub. Oh, I wonder what he's done with them. You're having a smacked backside if you haven't put them back. They're my Tim Holtz ones. So, let's get going. Right. So simple this is, and you're going to save so much on your DSP and on your black cardstock. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean equal, that's what I meant to say. So, I snip. I do like to actually snip up and just wrap one around. Well, I can't do it on that one. It seems to have... That'll get covered over anyway, so... My little container. What's he done with my scissors? Okay, it's not sticking to me, it's static. Look. So let's see if I can cut that one. And peel that back. And then wrap that one around. mitre. And cut that round. So you get good corners then. I don't know what he's been doing, my scissors. Let me just grab some scrap. The bin. Just to stick all this stuff to. Instead of myself. And I can pop that in the bin then. I like to use my bone folder as well, not that end, that end, just to squeeze out any air bubbles, and then I will cut in, wrap those around, and then I will fold and then mitre. Seems a little bit of a pain, but it's not, trust me. Use your bone folder, get the air bubbles out, and then again wrap that around. And then we don't see any cardboard. We're there, but that one's going in our centre, so no one's going to see them ones anyway. So that's done. Now our 4-inch pieces. There. They're not going to fit all the way across. I know that because it's 4 1/4, sorry. So I'm just flicking that over. And then when we put the side pieces on, they should fit perfectly. Is that a little piece? Oh, that's it, isn't it? They've all gone flippy and so I'm just trying to get this like so there's only like 1/4 inch either side. Scoot out the air. Pass that over. Again, take out the air bubbles. They're the 2 small ones. So 6-inch one should, oh, they might have to be 6 1/4 Gaynor. Yeah, you are. You're going to miss that on your corners. So I'm going to pull this one down. So that little piece that's spare will do with my corners, and then we'll use it on the inside. Should have done 6 1/2. So flip that across and over, rub that down, a little air bubble in there. Mite to the end, and then we can wrap that around. Look at those perfect corners. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's just do all the sides first, and then we can see how many we've got left. Come on. Try this side. Oh, look. So, snip across, and then let's just turn that. Let's mitre that a little bit. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs. I don't know what he's done with my scissors, but it's doing my head in now. I don't know where they've gone. Get all the air out. Now I need to mitre that from the corner. And then I can wrap it around again. Oh, beautiful corners. Love it. So, just making sure there's no air bubbles in there. So let's get to working on this piece, and then with the bit that's left over we can do the top corners. I did have some smaller pieces, but oh, it's going to work out beautiful, this one is now. Watch, because they're really long. So I'm going to pop that in the centre and just take that around. Perfect. Again, pop this one in the centre. We don't need them in the centre. Ah, Gaynor, you silly sausage. Doesn't matter. It was going to work out a treat. So, snip up and fold. Snip up and fold. And then miter that corner. Whoops, let me just wrap this around. That's better. Oh, look at that, it's starting to crack my cardboard. Never mind. It's only going to be a little piece. Wrap that around. And then miter that corner. And then we can wrap that one around. Perfect. And then the bottom. Because we've got the long pieces for the centres. You'll know what I mean now. Pop that on, making sure it's nice and flat. Snip up. And then push that over. Just use your bone folder. A little bit of a crack, but we'll cover that. You won't see that in a minute. Miter. And then miter this one. Perfect. Lovely corners every time. So I just want to cover one end of this. Don't do what I've just done. Do it that way. Just make sure your vinyl's a little bit longer, that's all. That's it. Wrap that around. And because I've already covered this one, just going to miter that one and bring that around. So there we go. Right, now for the inner pieces, these are going to be trapped in there with the long pieces. So if you want to cover them afterwards, you're more than welcome, but the spines go in there, and then you're going to need a piece of paper then to set that down. So starting with the small piece, you need these to be over 1 inch either side, or extra length over either side. Pop that on. Turn it around, and then take your piece that's exactly the same width, making sure they're bang on level, hold them together, and then wrap them around. And then when we open this out, we've got the perfect distance. Lift our flaps over. And then they will tuck into there and give you that perfect right angle every time. Perfect. Now turn this over because we want the same strip to be on the outside. Add that on. This is the piece. Now you've got to make sure it's absolutely level, top and bottom, side to side, and right close to each other on the edge. Pick that up, wrap that over. What I love about this vinyl, it just gets all the air bubbles out. It's brilliant. And then pick it back, lift that up. A little bit extra this side, but as long as it's more than 1/4 of an inch, that's perfect. And then we know that that is our little book, all covered and ready to be added with DSP. So for this piece, I'm literally going to grab a piece of my cardstock. I'm even going to keep it that width. Yeah, I am. I'm going to, or should I just take it? No, I want 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5. I'm going to do this at 5 inches wide by 6 inches long, 6 1/4. So 6 1/4. Or let's just, yeah, just over 6 1/4. And I want that by 5 inches. Don't worry about those pieces for now. We've got plenty of them. Oh, I might take that little trim off there, but is it gonna... No, I'm gonna leave it on. I like it. It's cute. So work out which way you want the top and the bottom. I'm going to add that on there. I am going to have to take a slither off. So bear with me, that's perfect now. We're going to glue this in, and then this is going to be our hinge. I'm going to add a little bit of tape as well, just to make sure it's nice and strong. You could do this with plain black cardstock, but why not use what you've got? So I'll split this over. And I'm going to use tape and glue because it gives me a little bit of wiggle space. Because you want a good 1.5 inches over either side, so when you come to put your pages in, it won't lift and it won't curl. I mean, you can, I'm going to add little tuck spots after I've decorated everything, or I might just do a couple of the flips and flaps, as they call them, whilst it's all attached. And then just as we were about to decorate it, we can add them just beforehand. So use your bone folder, get any air bubbles out, and then you can just peel off the backing. And I find this works the best with the vinyl because it will glue down, but I like to add the glue and the tape for extra security. How cute is this book going to be? Don't forget you want the glue on the bits where you haven't got any glue. Perfect. You could have chose to have covered it in designer series designer series paper all round. So nice little border either side. Don't matter if the glue oozes out, it's perfectly fine. Just don't want no air in there. And then what you do is you just gently lift it up, and the contact of the vinyl will touch that paper and keep it glued down as well. So you want to just gently ease it up. There we go. It's good if you see glue coming out the sides. You know it's doing its job. So that didn't crack at all. You just need it to open up to there. And let's do that gently with this side. Just give it a gentle press, nothing too major. Just make sure, oops, yeah, there it is, oozing out the side. That's what we want. And again, 45, that's all it needs to do. If you spot anything like a little creeping up, then you can just give it a rush down. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. Love, love, love. There's no air in there, and that ain't never coming off unless you want to rip it off yourself. So there's the cover of our little tiny, oh, it's so cute. So we can pop them to one side, and we can also now start to work on our spine pieces. So these are just, because the spine's 2.5, you need 3.5, half an inch either side, which is what I've done on all of them. And then you just want to work your way up, and if you can stack them and see like a waterfall effect, then you've got it perfect. I've just got a 1/4 inch in between each one, because I'm not going to bulk out this this album at all. It's not meant to be hugely bulky with loads of flippy flat places. It's going to be something you can add photos to. It's going to be something you can add journaling spots to, and hence the paper working with chalk. So just burnish each of these 4 lines now. I'm not adding tape or anything to these yet. I'm just going to decide what we're going to do. May just even glue them in, because like I say, they're not going to be heavy. Mr. Boyce has made me a gorgeous cup of coffee. And it wouldn't be fair not to drink it warm. Though I normally drink it cold. Perfect. These will all line up. They've only literally got a 1/4 inch difference. So they'll have an 1/8 inch on either side. But that way we can get 10 pages in this little album. How cute. And I'm just going to glue these into place on top of each other, because like I'm saying, there's not going to be tons of weight. We can add little die cut pieces later if we want to. So I suggest you just line them up, open that one out, and then just check that you've got the same distance either side and that they're all level. Perfect. So let's get some glue on the back of this one. So make sure there's got a good distance either side. That looks like about an 1/8 inch to either side to me. Perfect. And then just open them out, because we are going to we're going to open and close these both ways. So just open them out. And then open them out. And then the next one down. Just tuck it in so you don't get nothing on the fold line. I'm just going to do that again, making sure you've got a good distance either side. And you're level at the top. That looks good to me. Perfect. Just keep them and then open them back out. Excuse me. And then just open them back out, ready for the next piece. So I only gave 1/4 inch difference between each page, because like I say, we're not going to bulk it. Perfect distance either side, right up along the edge. Whoops, get that into, oh no, it needs to come over. Just a little touch. That's okay. And if you look, you can see they've all got the same distance roughly between each one. Stretch them over because we need them to open and close both ways. And then just open it back out. And now our last piece is going in, and that's where our 10 little pages come in. I'm going to have a fair whacking gap in the middle, aren't we? Have I done something wrong? I think I might, you know. That's good. Yeah, we are going to have a whacking gap in the middle, aren't we? Oh, I might have to rethink that one, Gaynor. Maybe we can add some sort of embellishment down there. Maybe use it as a little tag holder section. We'll sort it, don't worry girls. Definitely done something wrong there, haven't I? Perhaps I should have left 1/2 inch gap either side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the gap in the centre now? 1.5. Oh my goodness, I actually wanted those to be as close as those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just have a look, because that is the same width. Oh, I'm actually liking that actually. No, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to have 5 pages one way, 5 pages another. I'm going to create a little tiny tuck spot area, or some little belly bands all the way down, and then we're going to have some rather thin. We could even use this for a pen section, to put 2 pens in the centre of the album, so you've always got it on hand. Perfect. And it's not going to get trapped against either side, because the pages are not going to go over the seams. I like that. Yeah. No mistakes, just happy coincidences. So I am gonna add a little bit of taping on the back, and I am gonna use glue as well, just to make sure these little things don't come out. Yes, I'm gonna have a section in the centre for 2 white gel pens to go in. How cute! And then I've got another one that I'm sorting out for a little I need another ACT album, so I've got that cut at oh, what have I got that cut at? 5.5 by 4, I think, because we also like to add flaps and stuff on there, so I like that idea. Yay, you learn something new every day. you discover something new. I won't say learn, you discover, and when you discover, it becomes a memory. So perfect. You can also check that you've got them all level, and if you haven't, you can just give it a little snip, but I seem to have got it right this time. No air bubbles in there. Try to get as close to the seam, but not without going over. Now this is 6 inches tall, so our pages will be 6 inches tall, and our book's 6.5, so you want 1/4 of an inch either side. Right, I'm just going to tuck those in a sec. I'm going to turn it on its side. And I've got about 1/4 of an inch on either side. And let's get that over. It looks level to me. Yeah, how cute's that going to be? I'm going to miter all those corners as well. So just give them a burnish either side. You could have kept going, actually. You could have kept going down, 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 down until you've got 12, 14, 16 pages in maybe. But because I've only done 10, I am going to, oh, I think that's so cute. So, so cute. I don't know what Mr. Boyce has done with my scissors. I haven't took them anywhere, I don't think. I'm sure he came in and said, can I borrow your scissors for something, but he hasn't put them back. Little demon, isn't he? Let me use these ones. So I'm just going to miter, oh, I'm going to do it downwards actually. So when we come to glue our pages in, there's nothing to hold back. Should have done it before I put them in, shouldn't I? Well, we're managing to do it, so that's the main thing. Perfect. It just helps when you come to glue them in. My wonderful friend Fiona got her album the other day. She was over the moon, bless her soul, because she does sewing, crocheting, knitting, all the crafts. Journaling, card making. She said she is now given her purpose to take photos of all the creations to add to the album. How wonderful is that? I can't wait till she shows us with them items that she's been making in there. And look at all those wonderful memories for her. How beautiful. So there's all my little pieces. Now we're good to go. Now we just need, now we're gonna add, put my teeth back in, our pages. So I have 6 or 7 that way, and I've only got 3 of that style. And because they're folded, they can go in there like so, and I only have to seal either that edge or that edge, so we've got little pocket areas as well. So I'm liking the pockets, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in at the top like so, and I am going to make sure it comes down to there. Oops. And I want to make sure everything's level, so I'm going to put a tiny little bit of glue down there and leave these all as side entrances then, because our other cards, oh no, they're going to be top entrances, because they're going to go in like that. So obviously I don't want a bottom entrance, so I'm going to seal that up. But look how cute and close these, and they're all going to lie flat. So let me, I like the ones on the side actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I am going to just put a tiny amount of glue on the edge. To seal that shut. And then I'm just going to, oops, I'm going to add glue then. To both sides of my flat. And, oops, oh, come on, there's the opening. Ah, I know what I should have done. Right there now. That's it. Perfect actually. So just making sure they're nice and level, top and bottom, and then just put that in. Oh my goodness, how cute. So these are going to go in. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to glue them in either side. I'm going to glue that side and put it down. I'm going to push it up close to there. Look at the distance then, there and there, top and bottom, perfect. So I'm going to add, well, I've moved it, so it doesn't matter, I'm just going to put the glue on first, this side. Get our paper, making sure it's level right at the top and the bottom. Perfect. Oops, stop moving it again. And then fold that over. You could even leave some of these open, you know, so you could just add a tuck spot, but I'm not going to. So the easiest way now for me is to seal this tiny little bit at the bottom, and then I can add my glue to there, and just fold that over, and it's perfect either side. And then we're sealing them at the same time, and look, they're sitting together beautifully, top and bottom, lovely and straight. Perfect. So add glue. Grab a base. Whoops, don't see. Oh, lucky, you're lucky, lucky, lucky. Add that against there. Making sure it's totally level. Fold this over. You know it's going to slide back slightly because of the seam. Just check that you've got the distance either side. Perfect. And then again, just open it up. Add the tiny, you don't want too much glue down the bottom because you want to be able to insert something. And then just fold that over. check you just do got all that perfect lined up. Loving it. So let's add another one of our top. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it, as long as we're getting them all in. So another one. Let's add the glue. Some of these you don't even have to decorate because of the chalk. You can just add the stickers. So it's entirely up to you. So pull it down so it's all level. And then push that across. Just check it again. And look how flat these pages are going to lie. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect. Fold that over. Give it a burnish. We've got them all perfectly lined up, all exactly the same height. Perfect. And I'm going to have one. I'm going to have another one of the top folding ones. I'm going to do the same principle. Pop it in. Line it up. Let's get some glue on first. Line that up. Perfect. Oops. Like I say, you can choose to keep some of these open if you want to. So you're adding your flaps already. I might just do that actually with this one. Leave that one. Get glue on my fingers. So, oops. Or have I glued it down? That's alright, that is perfect. And we know it's going to fit. So these have all got top pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Beautiful. And now we can start to do this side. I have one more of them open folds. Oh, did I have somewhere? There it is. So I'm going to put 2 normal, 1 in the middle and 2 on the other side. Now my coffee's gone cold. So 1, 2, there's the top 10 fold one. Let's start these from this way now. Actually no, I think it's going to be easier for me to get the glue on there. And then force that over. Yeah, it is. Right, glue it is. Push that on, make sure it's level. And then push that over. Like you're saying, we could leave some of these open because, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then even leave another card inside. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave something inside. Put a little belly band or corner tuck spot. Hey, that's a good idea, isn't it, girls? So this one I'm going to use as a pocket. So let's get this glued in. Level that off. Take that across. Nice and level. Oops. Perfect. And then glue the bottom. And then glue the sides. Loving it. Making sure they fold both ways. Perfect. Love it. So now our top folding one again. I might even leave this one open as well. Let's get that glued. Try not to go over. I'm going to invest in a bookbinding system so I can crack on with making junk journals. I quite enjoyed making that one that day for Ian and myself. I love notebooks, you know me. Nice and level. And then I'll fold that over. She said. Just left that open to go in. Yeah, whoops. I'm going to leave this one open as well so I can have a corner fold, so I have another tuck spot. Could have a tuck spot there as well. I'm not going to bulk it out too much. So, right, these last two pages I'm going to come in from this side because it is getting rather bulky this side. So, grab the glue. I don't know it's upside down. Well, it's not upside down. I just want to line this up. Perfect. And then glue this in. Perfect. Last but no means least, I mean, if you decide, you can always close that them flaps up if you don't want them to be open like that. Line this up with our other page. Fold that over. Bit oozing out. Oh, I love it. You could quite easily now keep these all black. Don't even bother to add designer series paper. Just add stickers like I'm saying and use it as a photo album. Just for 6x4 photos because these are 6x4. By leaving those few open, you could literally, like I'm saying, 1, 2, 3, 4 photos on each one, and then you've got 2 on each one there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Plus you could leave a a tuck spot there, so you can get the 6x4 in and another 6x4 mat as well. Plus you can put mats in the top of each. What? I've got it upside down. Oh my goodness, do you know what I've done? What have I done? I've just sealed the bottoms of those because I had it turned it around. I've sealed the tops so the bottoms are open. So Gaynor's a silly sausage, and Eve, now that's right, these two are upside down. I might just seal them pockets, or might just put stuff inside. It'll still stay in there. So 3, yeah, because look, top pocket, 4, open flap, another open flap. So if you've got one mat in there, which would have to be 3 3/4 by 6, 5 3/4, you could have smaller photos or just pull them out for journaling pages, and but then you still have 2, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. You'd get a good 40 photos in this, and then even more if you were adding extra tuck spots. So that one, that one, that one, that one, and this one is left open. Or we could seal that and have a side pocket. Let's do that actually. Let's seal the bottom and the side and have a side pocket. Let's not leave anything open. That way we can concentrate on not having too much bulk. We can always add tuck spots. So we've got a side pocket, love it, and then top pockets. Top, top, and we had, did we have this? Oh, we closed this one, didn't we? And left it with, we sealed it all in. We sealed it all in. We haven't got no openings on this one at all. Oh, so let's seal this. No, I'm going to leave one open at least. And this one, I'm going to leave the side pocket open. So I've got another side opening pocket. Perfect. And then, oh, I love it. So this is this very, very flat book indeed. Look, no bulk. And it still stays there. You can continue to add pages. You probably get another 1, 2, 3, another 4 pages in there. So, but I'm going to turn into a pen holder. So I need some scrap black, which I've got in my scraps bin. Got plenty of little bits of scrap here. Whoops. Let's check the width. 2 inches is perfect. Oh, wait there. I need 2.5. There we go. That's definitely over 2.5. Yeah, that's 3. So let's get this down. I want to take this down to 5 inches. Yeah, 5 inches by 2.5. I'm loving it. And a scoreboard. I'm just going to score this every 1/2 inch. Half, 1, 1.5, 2. Turn it to the side and score it at half. So I'm just going to take that one away, and this one. Oh no, I'm just going to cut out the rest. So we're going to wrap that around, glue that on there. You could actually flatten that just until it grips. And then just tuck those in. I like to put a blob of glue on them all. I don't know why, it just makes it feel a bit more secure for me. Perfect. Let's just check that our gel pen fits. Sure does. And then that can be glued. You could have enough space for two. If you wanted, you could definitely get 2 little white gel pens in there. I love it. I might add another one. Or you could have a white gel pen and a chalk pen. So just going to go just up there. Oh my goodness, I wanted to move it down to the bottom, but it's definitely staying there now. So our gel pen area. So the person who is having this can journal as well. Oh, I love it. So no mistakes, just happy accidents. So let's see what the time is. My battery's about to die, so I'm going to love and leave you and come back and decorate it in the next one. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Thank you for staying and watching to the end. I love it. So cute. I do apologise about that. My battery died an awful death, but we've got the first one and I will make another one to go in there. But come back next tomorrow and we're going to finish it completely. We're going to decorate the inside, the outside. We're going to add, oh, maybe I should have put that in the middle because they don't want to, they will only come up that far now. Oh, but then again, it doesn't, it stops them from falling over either way anyway. So it doesn't mind. I don't mind that at all. Perfect, because we can see our pages lie flat this way anyway, so perfectly flat, 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 and a pocket, flat, open, and flat. Love it. So thanks for watching. Come back and see you tomorrow and watch it all get finished off. Thank you everybody, and please don't forget to press subscribe if you haven't already. I do tend to upload every single day. So come and see what I make tomorrow. Oh, in fact, let's come back and see what I do with this tomorrow. Take care. See you soon. Bye.